Hey YouTube, I'm here this time with what is probably going to be my last Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale haul. I've got all kinds of stuff here that I'm pretty excited to share with you guys. And then I'll give some final thoughts on the SAS because, you know, like I said, I bet this will be my last one for this season. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump right in and get started. So I'm going to start with kind of an unusual win for me, I guess, just to get it out of the way. So we all know that, I guess technically year round, but also like definitely during SAS, all of their like decor and like those kinds of things go on sale and usually are discounted pretty heavily. So I scored for 75% off this like massive like spray painted basket, I guess. So it retails for $79.80, which I think is kind of obnoxious for what it is. However, I feel that way about all Bath & Body Works decor items. I feel like they're obnoxiously priced until you get to SAS. So yeah, it's just kind of this like massive gold bowl, I guess. I brought this home and my husband was like, "What is that?" But I'm like, "Oh, no, I will find a use for this." I feel like I'm always in the market for like baskets and organizers and bowls and stuff like that. So I figured that like I like it, I think it's cute, and I know that I'll be able to find a use for it. So for the time being, we're actually gonna have company in town from Australia in a couple of hours today. So today's kind of an exciting day for us. So I was thinking I would put this in our on our bathroom counter right now and just put all of their like towels and linens and all kinds of like that sort of stuff in there, and then later on figure out what I'm really gonna do with it. So yeah, after the 75% off discount plus coupon, I wound up spending $15 on it. So yeah, I definitely encourage people to check out any decor items that Bath & Body Works is selling during SAS, and if you feel like you could actually use it, then like yeah, go for it. So that was that. It was quite an exciting find and quite an unusual find too. I'm just going to get into everything else. So yesterday, this is kind of like crazy person stuff, but I went to 3 different stores. There are 5 that are within what I think of like reasonable driving distance from me, and I went to 3 of them just to see like if they had any odds and ends I was interested in. 2 of them I hadn't been to like yet during the sale, and the other one is closest to me, so I just naturally would go there. So yeah, I don't remember exactly what I bought from what store, so this is just kind of like a hodgepodge of things, but I'll go ahead and jump right in. So the first thing that I purchased was just kind of like a random like pineapple antibacterial spray. I purchased this also from another store, and it's in my last haul that I did, and I'll link it down below, by the way. So yeah, I'm just purchasing a second one of these. I think that Bath & Body Works does fresh pineapple nicely, so whenever they come out with fresh pineapple scent, not so much like bakery and all that, but like a fresh sweet juicy pineapple, I think they do it well. So I decided to pick up another one of these. So that's the only other antibacterial thing that I picked up. I also picked up 2 room sprays, which is kind of an unusual purchase for me. However, because I've had such an issue with marshmallow fireside, like in general, not just in the winter, but my fall marshmallow firesides were like not good for me either. I decided to pick up a couple room sprays because I do want my apartment to smell like these wintry and fall things. I just was not clearly getting that from my candles. So I picked up a room spray in Twisted Peppermint. I also picked one up in Marshmallow Fireside. These will last me a long time, and they only had winter fragrances, and I guess this one too. So I didn't want to go crazy and get a bunch of them, but yeah, I just decided to pick up 2 of my favorites just to have that fragrance around my apartment that lasts because, you know, like I said, I clearly did not get that from my candles this year. Speaking of candles, I did pick up a couple 75% off candles. I did not find any 3 weeks out or 75% off, and even then I probably wouldn't buy them anyway if they were from the winter, just because, you know, as you guys know if you watch my channel, I just have had such a problem with it that even 75% off or spending anything on them was just not worth the potential of like maybe it's good but probably not. But I got a couple testers and also a couple 1 weeks. So I decided to take a chance and see how those went because I found them for 75% 75% off. So the two testers I got were blueberry sugar and also pink apple punch. I don't know what is falling off this thing. Anyway, I generally don't get into the testers because I feel like because people tend to take off the lids and then like put them on the wrong one, I feel like the scent can often get compromised on test candles, but these two still smelled like how they're supposed to smell. I love both of these fragrances, especially pink apple punch, so I decided to pick up these. 75% off of $10 is $2.50. So I didn't use a coupon just because at this particular store I did not purchase enough to use a coupon, but I think that $2.50 is an okay deal for that. Also, I picked up these One Wicks in marshmallow, peppermint marshmallow, and also marshmallow fireside, and they retail for $14.50, and again they were 75% off. So yeah, with these, even if they don't last or they're not good, I'm just not going to like bother returning that. I feel like I just didn't spend enough on these to really make it worth the hassle of like going back and exchanging and whatever. So no matter what happens with these, I'll just, you know, kind of roll with it and then let you guys know what happens later. The next ones, or the next things that I picked up are, again, an unusual choice for me. I picked up 8 of these frosted cranberry scent portables. There are 7 in the box because I've got 1 in my car right now. Also, I picked up a like a vent clip. It was like a leopard print vent clip, I guess, that went with it. I'm a fan of frosted cranberry. Again, my frosted cranberry candles did not up for me, so again, I'm kind of looking for ways in which to like scent my apartment and scent my car with winter fragrances and be able to actually enjoy them. So yeah, these were 75% off. Each one of these I think came out to about 87 cents, and again, that was without a coupon. So even though they don't particularly last very long, I feel like 87 cents per one is okay. So yeah, I just picked up the whole box of these and I'm like, listen, I'll just buy all of these. So yeah. I also picked up a second one of these. This is the Cocoa Shea Coconut 24-Hour Body Lotion. I generally, as you guys know from my hauling, generally I don't haul lotions. Like, it kind of takes a lot for me to be in the market for a lotion, or to really like desire a lotion, because I'm finding lately that I'm just not desiring to have a lot of moisturizer on all at once. So I'm going through lotions very slowly. However, I have been using up my Cocoa Shea Coconut lotion that I bought, like this, that I bought at the first, I think in my first haul, second haul, I don't know, whatever. Like, I bought one maybe a week or two ago and I've been using it and so loving it. I feel like it's just a different texture than the lotions and the body creams that we normally get. This to me feels more silky. Like, I guess I can't really explain that very well, but yeah, it's definitely more of a silky finish and a silky texture, and I love the fragrance. As you guys know, I love exotic coconut, and I feel like this is extremely reminiscent of exotic coconut. So I totally slept on Cocoa Shea like forever. So yeah, I decided to just pick up this second one. It was the only one I found in my store again, because I just knew that I would really be dying like once I finished my first one if I didn't have another one. So yeah, like I said, it really takes a lot for me to want a lotion, to be in the market for one, but I know that if I didn't pick this up, I'd probably regret it. The next things that I purchased are 3 foaming sugar scrubs. I found these for 75% off. I only purchased scrubs for 75% off because I think that $16.50 is just way too much money for how short these last for me. So I'm not sure about other people, but I go through scrubs pretty quickly. So also from Bath & Body Works, I only like a couple different kinds of scrubs. I like sand and sea salt scrubs. I like sugar scrubs, and I feel like there's maybe another kind that I like, but I don't know. I like a coarse, rough kind of scrub, and I feel like a lot of Bath & Body Works scrubs just aren't that. So that's why when I see these sugar scrubs and when I see the salt and sand, like those kinds of scrubs that I know that are more harsh, I pick them up if I can find them for 75% off. I'm a big fan of warm vanilla sugar. I don't really like warm vanilla sugar in lotion because I feel like it comes off kind of plastic, but I like it in other forms that Bath & Body Works sells it in. So I'm very excited to have scored these and pick these up. The next thing that I picked up is a moisturizing body wash in Desert Flower. Sorry, there's kind of a glare there. The key notes are wildflowers, jasmine, creamy sandalwood. I'm not sure how that compares to other forms of desert wildflower, but yeah, I was on the lookout for a shower gel in desert wildflower and just never saw one. So that's why I decided to just kind of roll with it and get a moisturizing body wash instead. I've used up a couple of these, like the creamy body washes, and while they're fine, I talked about how I don't like that this tends to like flake off in the shower, and then you kind of have to like clean your shower after cleaning yourself, and that's kind of irritating. Like, I know it's a very first world problem, but like still. But again, I was really wanting some kind of body wash in Desert Wildflower because I think it's just a great fragrance, and so this is what I just kind of got. This, I think, might be a different kind of packaging. Hopefully this one will not flake off in the shower. But yeah, so while it's not exactly what I was like really hoping to find, overall I'm pretty satisfied with it still. And then finally, the last items I picked up are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is gonna be like crazy, but I picked up 17 hand soaps, all in the same fragrance. I picked up 17 Your Rexcellent Coconut Lime Verbena. So I'm not gonna bother showing you the rest of these, but trust me, they're here like right next to me. So I picked up these because I noticed that right now Coconut Lime Verbena hand soap is not available on the website. And I'm like, what's up with that? I love this fragrance, all right? Like, that's a problem for me. I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like Bath & Body Works corporate is like the CIA. They never say what's going where and, you know, all that kind of whatever. But I found this, and it's the same fragrance. And Coconut Lime Verbena is one of my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works scents, and I love anytime I can get my hands on it. A couple of weeks ago, I was considering venturing onto eBay and Amazon to pay way too much money for some Coconut Lime Verbena soaps, but then I found this. And while I hate this packaging, because, you know, like I'm a 30-year-old woman, like, stereotypically, like, I'm not into this kind of thing. But also, I'm not a mom, so, like, I have no inclination to really, like, love the T-Rex thing. I don't know, whatever. However, I feel like beggars can't really be choosers, and so because it's my favorite scent, I decided to just pick them up, and if I feel like I really can't stand this packaging, I can just pour it into something else, or I can put a sleeve on it. So yeah, like I said, I bought 17. I bought out my store's entire like stash of it, I guess. I think that there was a mistake. I think that it was not supposed to be 50% off, because online these are 6 for $26, which is the new price for soaps, at least the new like deal or promotion for soaps. And also the cashier had to manually make them 50% off. So while they were all in a 50% off bin, I'm not sure that they were supposed to be, but they honored it for me anyway. So yeah, like I said, I bought 17, which is totally crazy. But if this goes away, like, you know, that's a problem for me. I really love that fragrance, and I feel like Bath & Body Works kind of gets rid of the best stuff all the time. So yeah, I'm not sure what the fate of Coconut Lime Verbena will be in a hand soap form. It's been out of commission in terms of body care for a long time, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. But I didn't want to take my chances with that, so I decided to just kind of like scoop them all up, because I know eventually I'm going to use them up and love them all the same. So that is it for my probably final Bath & Body Works SAS haul for winter. In the beginning, I was pretty disappointed with the sale. I think that, you know, it's getting harder and harder to find gems, because I feel like, you know, in the past, maybe 5 years ago or more, it was very easy to find gems and the sales were just more exciting. So yeah, in the beginning, I was just kind of like, well, I'm enjoying my Fiesta stuff, but like that's about it. However, I'm really enjoying the odds and ends that I picked up, and I'm happy with the outcome of this sale, at least in terms of like my hauling. I got some good stuff, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I think that overall I spent a little bit less than $200, and I can live with that. It's a little bit more than I thought I was going to spend, especially after my first trip to the sale. But again, I've got a ton of stuff for what I spent, so I'm feeling pretty good about that, and I'm in a good place. I think with my stash, even though I just did buy 17 hand soaps, overall I'm in a good place with my stash. I can live with how much soap I have right now because, like I said, I know that I love it. I know that eventually it'll get used up and appreciated, so like whatever. But yeah, overall happy with it. So I'm just looking forward to the SAS in June. I think that I'm gonna be on a low buy for the rest of the school year. So our semester ends in about a week and a half. So for the rest of the school year, I think I'll do a low buy challenge. So be watching out for that in the future. And yeah, I think I'm done. So with that, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at yellowbrickexpat, same way it's spelled here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.